Hi guys, welcome back to the 300. We're your hosts, Emerine.
And I'm Surabi, and today we have a special guest,
Ruhan!
Hi guys, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. We out here.
Okay, so
Today's episode is basically going to be about grade 12 because Ruhan is in grade 12. He's graduating this year and we're going into grade 12 next year. So this episode is just for the next year's grade 12s. And we're gonna ask questions and
Yeah.
Ruhan's gonna give us tips and tricks on how to
finesse it.
Try my best.
Yeah. So, how is high school as like a cumulative process for you, like from grade 9 to as a senior?
Oh man. Okay, starting off in grade 9, I was one of the COVID children.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I did grade 9 in COVID. So it was online, and I truly had no idea what I was doing because I also did grade 8 in COVID. So I did grade 8 in COVID, and I was already used to like that, doing nothing and just being online. And then grade 9, I went in, I did the exact same thing. Although by that point, everyone got vaxxed and they started doing like the hybrid thing where you had like the
green screen, like the check mark. I remember that.
No, I
Oh.
think
Oh,
that
that
thing was when
No,
they used
the
to have
hybrid?
kids coming into school. Like,
exactly, yeah. So we'd come into school like every other day.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd go like with our last names, we'd come to school every other day. And we had really big blocks. So like a class would be 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, we had that too.
Yeah, so that was wild. And it was good for some classes, bad for others, where like I had like my English classes, it was long. It was math classes. But I also had like back then I had some like electives like welding and like wood shop, and those classes were really fun.
Yeah.
In those really long blocks. We had a lot of time to work. And that was grade 9. We just kind of got through it. COVID happened. Grade 10, things were getting back to normal. Masks were still there, but I think they were leaving at that point.
Yeah, grade
Slowly.
we were in grade 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have the 2 hour.
Yeah, we saw the
So-
2 hour
so-
classes.
did you?
And yeah. Were you not here? Oh, you weren't here.
Yeah, I wasn't. I forgot to talk about that. I was Saskatchewan. Yeah.
That's why. Okay. Oh my God, Saskatchewan. Oh my God, yeah.
Like a whole year?
2 years.
What?
I did grade 9 and 10 in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I moved here in between grade 10 and 11.
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
One of our friends that's friends with everyone told me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So grade 10 happened, and grade 10 was lots of fun.
It was your first year here, right?
No, grade 10
Oh.
was still in Saskatchewan. I moved here between grade 10 and 11, the summer between. I moved here. So I did grade 11 and 12 in BCSS,
Wow.
the home of this podcast. Great podcast. No, so grade 10 was a lot more like free, and it was more like a real high school experience. Where all my classes were like normal times, 1 hour blocks. I had 5 classes a day. Opposed to the 4 classes a day here. We had 5. They were a little shorter than what we have here though. I I skipped a lot of school in grade 10. I skipped a lot of school in grade 10. I had so many absences, but I just barely made it out. My grades were pretty good though, so it wasn't that bad. And then I moved out of nowhere. I moved in the summer to BCSS to Brampton. Yeah.
What is like, do you like the switch between Saskatchewan and Memphis?
Yeah, I mean, it took a second to get used to it, because I grew up in Saskatchewan. It was like 14 years there, and I came here. But I got used to it pretty quickly, and I really I do enjoy it here.
Yeah,
I love.
in that way because I'm from Edmonton grade 9.
No way,
Yeah,
Edmonton. Wow, okay. And how long were you in Edmonton for?
Like 8 years, 9 years.
Oh,
A decent amount of time, and then it was like a process to get used to. But
absolutely. Well, I'm glad you got it in like the beginning of your high school.
yeah. I'm
high school
really,
career.
really happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I never would have thought that I would graduate from this place of all places. I really never imagined that.
We love.
Sure we do. Yeah, but yeah, so grade 11 happened, and I came to this new school, getting used to all these new people. I didn't know anybody for like quite a while. Normally, so I've always been like a pretty social person, and it's been easy to make friends, but like high key, this is gonna be like, it's kind of deep, but like I was low-key depressed after coming here because I felt homesick,
Yeah.
and it took a while to get like over that. And then also grade 11 is pretty tough, right? It's definitely a jump from grade 10 to grade 11. You're starting to get like up for uni and stuff, and also
everyone already has.
yeah, exactly. That was like I was gonna talk about that. So there's definitely bubbles here. A lot of different people, and everyone already has friends. So it took a while to like break into those bubbles. And also I was dealing with my own things, so that was tough for me. But eventually, I got used to it, and I made lots of great friends, and I'm so happy that I met so many amazing people like you guys here. Yeah, shout out to my friends. Shout out.
Guys too.
Shout out class of 2024, baby. And yeah, so grade 11 happened, it was a whole lot of fun. I did not skip as much school, let's be here. And then we're here this year in grade 12. Grade 12 was interesting. First semester, unbelievably stressful, just constantly head in the books. I did not skip a single day of school, not one class. I didn't even go over walks anymore. I was always in class, just walking around.
Walking out.
I walked a lot in grade 11. Grade
Yeah.
11 I was always walking around. Grade 12 never got the chance.
Wow.
Never got the chance.
Yeah. For us, it was grade 10.
Yeah, you probably do it this year too.
I was taking grades in grade 11.
Grade 11, my grades weren't great. Yeah, they weren't great. Honestly, my grade 12 marks were better.
Okay.
But that's because, I was going through some stuff and it
Yeah.
just wasn't great.
Mhm.
Overall, I could have done better. I truly chose not to, but that's my bad.
That's a lot of. I feel like,
Yeah.
especially like class of 2024, class of 2025, like we are so used to like easiness, and then grade 11, grade 12 hits, and it's like not easiness anymore because they like push you out. It's like
Absolutely.
you have to take academic courses. I mean, you don't have to, but like when you are in academic courses, you're not used to that. Like, because we're all in D stream, so we were so used to like
Yeah.
easiness
There's
and like
no-
leniency.
Grade 10 math to grade 11 math
It's
was
huge.
insane to me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Everything we did in grade 10, nothing was brought up in grade
Yeah,
11.
except quadratics.
That's
That was
it.
about
Interesting. I took AP math in grade 10, so I was
Oh yeah, because there's
somewhat-
AP. Yeah. Oh, so you were somewhat prepared. Yeah.
I was somewhat prepared. I also took in grade 11. I took both mixed math and then functions
That's a really
after.
smart
Smart.
move.
Yeah.
People who
First
did
semester,
that
second
doing
semester.
like
Yeah,
get
it helped
70
a
from
lot. Yeah, because I got like a 95 in the mixed one. I got like a 85 in the
Yeah.
Damn.
functions.
Yeah.
So that wasn't bad at all. And then grade 12 happened this year. It's been interesting. First semester again, it was busy. And then applications, I applied to a bunch of unis. And then
The acceptance.
I applied back in November. No one really got back to me like that early. I only got literally only one university got back to me like within like that December, January time.
Oh, what was it?
It was Ontario Tech. I
Oh,
applied there for automotive engineering.
Yeah.
But everyone else, like Mac, U of T, Waterloo, everyone, TMU, they all got back to me like at the very end, like in
Okay.
May.
In May, so like
Yeah.
after they looked at your
Yeah, all my marks. So they
like
because I was
semester 2 midterms.
exactly because engineering, like I applied to engineering, and engineering has like a lot of required courses. Like 5 out of like 6. So yeah, they weren't in yet and they wanted to see my required courses, so they waited out. And it burned me for a very long time because like people who are like not many people from the school go into engineering. A lot of people go into like life sciences or the social sciences. So everyone got their acceptances beforehand, and that was tough for me. But we got it.
Got it.
Going to Mac, baby. Let's go. Yeah, and yeah. So first semester happened, all applications went through. Second semester, honestly, it was lighter. It was light. It wasn't lighter. It shouldn't have been lighter, but senioritis hit like a truck, and
Very much.
oh,
real.
yes, it was very real.
Can you
Very real.
describe your experience with it? Yeah.
Just don't want to work. Just don't want to work. Applications are out, and like exactly, and especially after the semester 2 midterm, because that's when like the final marks go out,
Yeah.
or so they say. I know universities they check again,
Yeah.
like in the
There's
summer.
conditional offers.
Yeah, if your
Yeah.
conditional offers and your scholarships and stuff. But really, like if you get an acceptance from a university, you're in unless you like
Absolutely.
drop like just way below the admission average. If you stay above that like 70, 60, whatever that admission average is, you'll be all right. So yeah, I mean, oh man, senioritis. I mean, normally it honestly hit for me before midterm. I was just tired. I was just really tired of stuff, and then after the midterm, didn't feel like working anymore.
Yeah.
Seniors, like I would see them first semester
And then not again.
and
second
not
semester.
again. Like the BCSS 2024 Instagram page.
Yeah.
I would see it. You would get updates every day first semester, and then
Yeah.
second semester hit, and I was like, "Where are these people?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
easy.
it's different, bro. It's not like we're not like skipping class like that, but we just don't do work.
Yeah.
I haven't done homework in a long time, bro. I can't even lie. I barely do homework
That's me,
nowadays.
and I'm even- What am I experiencing?
We know we were talking. We're like
You should do your homework though. You should definitely do your homework.
I'm locking for exams.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
locking.
Lock in for exams. I'm locking in for exams too. I do want to do good on these exams. Raise my mark up a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, but like
But
you're
yeah.
already in, so it's like
I'm in, but like if I do bad on these exams, if I tank it, my marks gonna actually drop like
Yeah.
below the
And
average. and it's not. I don't know, and then I don't know. I don't want to be on shaky ground. I don't want to be on shaky ground.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my high school experience. It's almost over. I graduate in like 20 days. Very exciting. Prom just happened. Man, I mean,
You like
yeah, I mean, it went by
Years.
pretty quick. I look back on it now, it went by pretty quick. But so much happened, like
Yeah.
crazy. And like the person I was 4 years ago when I came into high school, I am not that person anymore. That guy, he needs to get beat, bro. Like, that kid was something else. He had no clue what was gonna happen, and then he took the next day. But honestly, I'm glad about that though.
Yeah.
I don't
What do you
regret
think-
much.
What is you're like, what did you do in high school that was like, yeah, like I'm so happy I did that. Like that really stuck out to you. You're really proud of.
There's a whole lot of things. There's a lot of things that like
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of. I'm glad I did them. But probably one of my favorite things I did was joining the MSA,
Oh yeah.
being president of that. I got to do some fun stuff there. It was stressful, and there was a lot of things that like, there's a lot of responsibility, and administration. We lost our staff sponsor, and just a whole. It was a mess. It really was a
Oh, yeah.
mess.
But
But
you pulled through.
but we pulled through, and we did some fun stuff. We planned like an iftar event. If
Yeah.
you remember that.
That was legit.
That was great.
Like what? Like one of our friends, he went to your star,
Yeah,
right? Whatever. And he
exactly.
was telling me, he was like, so many people showed up.
Yeah,
And
that was great
like,
turnout.
And you were like on the podium. He showed me pictures and everything. I was like, wow,
That's
like,
a moment.
that's
It
like
was.
that's so amazing. Like you connected that. Like
Exactly.
you were like
Exactly.
first iftar night.
I believe it was. Yes, it was. It was the first one. Yes, sir.
That's
And I hope,
amazing.
next we're selecting next year's team right now. We already did that. Next year's team is pretty much set up. So I hope they carry it forward. And
I'll
hope it's
be,
gonna go.
I'll be here. I'll be here. You know.
I will volunteer
Absolutely.
for Ruhan.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, that'll be
You left
amazing.
you left your mark on us, and we like met you like a bit later into the year, and like
Absolutely,
in the
yeah.
second semester, right? And we're still like it sounds kind of cheesy, but like we're moved, like quote unquote moved. Okay, that sounds really
Not
corny,
bad.
but like no, like I don't know, we like look up to you, and like when I remember the first time like we had like a proper interaction, you were helping me with physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah, I was like genuinely like,
I was like,
which 06 would come and help
help me.
07,
Yeah.
like anything.
No, like we're really inspired
No,
by
of
you.
course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
That's the guys. No, a lot of those things they want to help. You just gotta ask.
yeah,
Yeah, that's all it is. But yeah.
wow,
Okay, so what do you think is something you regret doing in high school?
yeah, like something you wish. you had
Something
done.
I regret doing. Something I wish I didn't do.
Yeah,
Oh man. Okay. I mean, I'm not too like out there. I don't do that much crazy stuff.
yeah,
But there's definitely like I regret not doing things I definitely could have. There's definitely moments where I could have locked in a lot more. But that's like that happens. It's beside the point. It's not really up to me anymore. That was my fault from the very beginning.
yeah,
But something I really regret doing. Uh, I wish I just really kept my nose in the books, man.
yeah.
I was too out there. Girls, bro, girls. Nah, yeah, I get distracted way too easily.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to do things or not necessarily keep myself busy with like activities, but like with people. So I'm always like, I'm always doing something with someone or I'm trying to go do something with someone. And it's like, it really distracts me from like what I really got to do.
Yeah.
And so that's definitely something that's a big thing.
Yeah, I think that's a common thing though. Like you're not like
I
so
think
many
Absolutely.
people.
Every grade 9
Yeah, like every high school experiences that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think that you're with people on this.
No,
Yeah.
I don't doubt that. But other than that, it's like something I really I don't know. What do I regret doing? Man, that's a tough one. I really don't know. What do you guys regret doing?
You'll hear that next year around this
Oh
time.
wow. Okay. Okay. I see.
We'll do a big one.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
So
Okay.
keep listening.
Oh man. Next question. Let's
Okay.
answer this one. Let's answer this one.
Okay. Another question is like, how is the like post-secondary like application process and like everything that goes along with it, and like how much do
Like,
grade 11 marks matter? Like, yeah, just how is the post-secondary application process?
Okay. I'll start with the grade 11 question. So grade 11 marks. So 1 year in grade 11, I know it really does seem like if you do bad, it's the end of the world. And you should strive to do the best you can. You want to do as good as possible because even if universities, they might not necessarily look at your grade 11 marks, but if you do bad in grade 11, you won't be set up for grade 12.
Yeah.
And you really want to
You'll
be set up for
box it,
grade
like,
12.
no matter.
Exactly. And people do say grade 12 is easier than grade 11, and honestly, I do believe that.
Really.
But if you don't work hard in grade 11, you're only going to make grade 12 harder for yourself.
Yeah.
Much harder than necessary for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't want to play like, catch up when you're in grade 12.
12. 'cause
So, yeah, so you don't need to worry too much about the marks, but you still want to strive to do the best you.
Okay, let's say
possibly can.
hypothetically a student is terrible in grade 11, like terrible. Their
They
average
skip
is like
class.
no, not even skip class.
Oh,
They
no,
just
I'm
do
just saying,
terrible.
yeah,
Okay,
they're saying like an example, but they probably the same person.
okay, no, we're not thinking of the same person.
Whatever.
Okay,
Wow,
but they just
okay.
they do not do good, and they're like whatever the program they want to get into has like really high expectations. They don't do great in grade 11. Like what is that? But like they're like, oh no, next year will be my year. What will the future look like for this person?
Yeah. I mean, first you gotta, okay, so it depends obviously if you fail, or it depends what subject you're taking.
Yeah,
right?
no, this person doesn't fail.
Okay.
They're just doing really
They just
terrible.
this is borderline pass, right?
Borderline
Oh, borderline passing. Yeah,
they are
okay.
passing.
I mean, as long as you're passing, but
Yeah.
look, you gotta ask yourself like, why am I not doing
Good.
so good in this class?
Yeah.
Is it because it's like hard for me? Do I not
Mhm.
understand the material? Is it because I'm lazy, or am I just
I think it's like
procrastinating?
lazy.
Okay.
It's laziness, like
Not this person.
is it like you gotta ask yourself like, is it because I don't enjoy the subject,
Mhm.
or like my teacher? Like you gotta understand like what is it, and if you can improve on that in grade 12.
Mhm.
Okay, like for example, physics in grade 11. I did mid. I didn't do so bad, but I didn't do so great either. And I knew I could do I knew I could do it, but I knew like I just didn't try hard enough in grade 11. And so I decided, okay, I'll keep going with it, and I did I did physics in grade 12, and I got around the same, a
Oh,
little better, like
yeah.
good enough that I got into where I wanted to get into,
Yeah.
pretty much. And yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's the same way also, but you want to look at the subjects like you do like really good in, right? Like
Yeah.
honestly, like still now I'm going into engineering, but like I'm really good at English. Like
Yeah.
English is my best mark by far. In grade 12 English I have like a 93,
Wow.
opposed to like my math
Yeah.
marks or anything like that. And like I was thinking like, yo, I I kind of want to go into English. Like
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Mhm.
But engineering at the end is the one for me.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll do like a minor or something in English
Oh, yeah.
later. But yeah, you want to find something you're passionate about.
Mhm.
And as long as you think, you know what, like even if it gets hard, as long as you're happy, like with even if it's a high school, just any subject, right?
Right.
As long as you're like okay, like you're all right doing this, it's not like really boring for you, you'll be fine. You'll always find the energy to finish it up.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
really good to hear.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good to hear. That's
Yeah.
like it's reassuring because
Really
like
reassuring.
this hypothetical person.
Oh man.
Put them.
Oh man. No, but I'm sure this hypothetical person will bounce right back. I'm
Okay.
sure they'll do great. I'm
Okay.
sure they'll do
Yeah,
it.
I hope so too.
Guidance teachers and guidance counselors really scare you in grade
Yeah.
11. Like I have this one teacher and she literally tells me that I will fail next year in university.
Yeah, and like they're always like grade 11 marks matter, and like you always hear grade 11 is like really prominent.
Yeah, I mean,
And
they're
like-
not wrong, but they definitely over exaggerate. But I think that's for our sakes because they really want to drill into our heads that you got to do good. Like my grade 11 physics teacher told me, "Yo, physics maybe it ain't for you," and I was like, "Damn, man, maybe it ain't for me."
Oh wow, is it the one that wears glasses?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No persons mentioned in this podcast have any correlation to anybody in real life. Disclaimer.
I have another thing to ask too. Oh my god, what was it? Have you heard this thing where teachers tell you like you can't use calculators first year of university in math?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
true?
true. I think so.
I believe it is true.
Yeah, especially for like calc.
Yeah.
Like calculus.
I think so because like I don't think they use like numbers that are all that difficult in university. It's
like, the
just
process.
you want to get that mental math down. Don't worry too much about that.
Imaginary
Trust me.
numbers in grade 12.
Like, sorry.
Imaginary numbers. I heard you guys do that.
Imaginary
grade 12
numbers.
math?
Grade 12 math wasn't that bad.
Really? Okay. Is it like
Grade
it's
11.
similar to grade 11 math? Or is the jump pretty big?
I didn't do so good at grade 12 math, but that was my fault. I did it again in high school, second semester. I did much better. But
And your
like,
program doesn't care about high school or like summer school.
I mean, it's more about the schools. It's not really about like the programs, but
Yeah.
the schools, some schools care more than others. Um,
Yeah.
but it works and people
It
do that all the time. So that's what I did as well. Calculus, I'm doing much better in. Calculus is not that hard at all.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty good at calc. You'll be fine, guys.
Okay.
Calm down. You'll be perfectly fine. You guys got
Okay,
this.
it's okay. Listening to him, like everything will work out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it will.
everything will work out.
Absolutely. It definitely looks dark in grade 11 and it looks tough. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Down days, they close hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
So
yeah.
painful.
And then you'll be back. But then you'll be out again. I'm almost out. And then I'll be back to somewhere even worse, I think. Who knows?
no, don't
Hopefully
say
not.
that. Go with the positive mindset.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have so much fun.
Go, like,
Yeah.
living.
Oh
You'll be
man,
living.
that's even harder.
Are you gonna be
No, no.
living on residence or are you gonna be like
I'm
living-
not so not residence, but I'm planning to live off campus probably.
Oh,
Or I
okay.
might try to commute like first semester,
Okay.
see how that goes, and then maybe I'll think about living off campus.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I know some people are commuting to that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, well that was such a great conversation about, senior year and everything. So to wrap it up and like final remarks and everything,
Do
what
you-
advice
yeah,
would you give
tips and
to
tricks?
like high schoolers and like people that are gonna be seniors next year, even like people in young grades? Or
Did
yeah.
we talk about the admission thing? You want to talk about the admission process, right?
Yeah, we did know.
No, we
We-
didn't.
we
Yeah, we
didn't.
did. Oh,
You didn't talk
okay.
about how you applied or anything.
Okay, so yeah, it started off first semester grade 12. Basically, like, just when grade 12 started, I started looking into like universities and the programs that were
Mhm.
available to me. I mean, I knew of it from like grade 11 pretty much because I was looking at like
Oh,
what requirements I needed, right?
Yeah.
But I got really serious about it in grade 12.
When you
Around
started research in grade 12.
grade 11.
Oh, grade 11. Okay.
You gotta start reaching grade 11 because you want to know because
Exactly.
you need to know what prerequisites you need for that program, and then for a lot of the grade 12 programs have prerequisites as well. So you need to know like
What
from
you
like
need.
grade 11 what you need. Um. So yeah, that happened, and then in about November of grade 12, I applied to all my programs. The deadline to apply was like January, but I applied for early acceptance.
Mhm.
And if your marks are good enough, you'll get into some universities
Yeah.
early.
That's not
Um,
grade 11.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then
that's
they'll look at
you.
your grade 11
Yeah.
marks. Yeah. So I guess maybe they looked at mine too. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me though. And then it really doesn't. And then January rolled around, and that's like the deadline was coming up. I applied to 2 more universities then, just in case backups. And then, wow, that happened. And
like,
then, what happened? And then yeah, we just kept moving. So the deadline to apply went, people started like their like acceptances started rolling in for
Yeah.
different like subjects. And then fast forward, we're all just trying to do our best to get through like the midterms of second semester. Then senioritis, hit like a truck. We just spent my chem period.
Yeah.
We all just played crazy eights.
Oh my God.
There's only 5 of us in class 'cause today was seniors.
You skipped
Today,
it.
today,
You
But-
skipped it.
I had things to do. Besides this, I also had some meetings I had to go to. So
That's why
Busy
the
man.
parking lot was like
Empty.
yeah, that's what it was.
But oh yeah, no, you already had your cute friend activity. You went on a dinner with his friends, right?
Where'd you go?
We went out, so we went downtown. We went to the art gallery. The
Wow.
art gallery was really cool, and then we had dinner like a really nice Korean like barbecue hot place.
Seen
So
those
bad.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It looks
So good.
Sorry,
We had, like-
sure guys, I
He did
We had hot pot. It was great.
so good.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was great.
So, like, sorry, I've been cutting you up everything
No,
you
that's
say.
totally fine.
Would you like have rather done that or gone to prom?
It's interesting. So I went to semi,
Oh,
and prom, like from what I saw, is just a lot like semi,
yeah,
right?
basically
So
same thing, just with
Just
your
grade
own
12.
grade.
exactly, and I'm not too, and there really wasn't many like besides the grade 12s. I didn't know how many like other grades there were at semi,
Oh,
so I really didn't notice that. So that never bothered me either. But semi was lots of fun. And then you ever been to semi?
Never.
Okay, well, let's see if you go the next year.
We're not allowed.
No,
We
okay.
might be. Knock on wood.
Maybe go prom. I don't know.
That prom.
It's up to y'all. But the bigger reason I didn't go to prom was because my parents said if I didn't go, they'd put me on a flight after. So like the day after grad, I'm going to Saskatchewan. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
That is, oh my God, that's so
Congrats.
fun. You're gonna
I thank
your
you.
friends are still in contact with your
Yeah,
friends?
I friends and family out there, so I'm gonna go out there for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm also gonna go do like a road trip to like Banff and
Oh my
Jasper
God, beautiful.
down there. So yeah, it'll be a nice 2 week getaway from my whole family. It's just me. It's just me going alone. So I traded that off for prom. Not mad about it at all. Exactly. Not mad about it at all. And yesterday we went out and we had lots of fun
Oh, yeah.
with my boys. So we all, it was
Yeah,
great.
Wow, that's so exciting for you. Oh, so you have
Absolutely.
something like to look forward to.
Yeah,
Wow,
exactly. I just want to look forward to it
so
nonetheless.
much.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. But yeah, and then like I said before, recently the acceptances started rolling in around on May because the deadline to accept is June 3rd. Although people can still accept now, which is interesting to me.
Even now.
Even now, 'cause
Wow.
a lot of people like they haven't necessarily accepted their programs yet. I know some people still. I accepted mine. I'm going to McMaster for automotive engineering technology.
Wow.
Yeah. I got into Mac. I got into TMU, York, OTech, and I didn't get into my.
Shut off. It's completely
Okay.
dark.
Yeah, this is cool. I think,
I'm scared.
yeah, I did not get into my like first choice at UFT, but they gave me alternate programs at like UTM.
Yeah.
So I had those as well, and I didn't get into Waterloo.
Oh. Yeah.
Unfortunate, but what can you do?
It's okay.
The whole room is locked.
Oh,
closed.
did
Mr.
Mr. Graham just leave?
He has his laptop here though. That's fine.
Well, we're in the dark
I'm
right
not
now. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Soda.
It's a special episode. He's doing extra effects.
Yeah, I guess so. There's a whole lot going on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Too bad you don't have video. I know on Spotify you can do video for some podcasts.
What?
You guys didn't know that?
No.
We're
So-
supposed to. We have the option to record and upload on YouTube.
Yeah, but we
Oh.
don't do that.
Yeah.
No, if you record video, you can also put it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, some podcasts do that. It's very fun.
We're supposed to keep our identity secret too.
I see.
Yeah, but like now it's out and about.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That
continue.
too. And then yeah. So I got those acceptances, and then I accepted a Mac, and now I'm playing the waiting game. But I will say, so you guys wanted advice, right? So definitely, when it comes to uni, so apply nice and early. Who knows what happened there?
Oh look, there he is.
Big man, Mr. Graham.
Yeah.
Apply nice
Wait,
and
wait,
early. Yeah.
Okay, and like for like the final stretch, is there any like advice you want to give?
Yeah, so just for the uni application process, I'd say, even if you don't care about like early acceptances, because it does not hurt to
Yeah.
apply nice and early, because even if they look at your grade 11 grades, they will look again at the midterm of semester 2, so they'll look at your grade 12 marks.
They will.
So don't worry about the early acceptance things. Apply nice and early, so you give your time, so you give yourself time, where if you want to apply to some more schools,
Mhm.
you still like you can make up your mind like from like December, January, you can still
Yeah,
apply,
it
right?
makes
That's what I
And
did.
you said people are still accepting. Yeah.
Yeah, and when that happens, even now, people are still accepting. So take your time, weigh out all your options, right? Play a waiting game with it, and apply for scholarships.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Okay. I know a lot of grade 12s they don't do that. I applied to a couple scholarships, the ones I remember to apply to.
Yeah.
You did?
No, I think they didn't. They said, unfortunately, there's people who need it.
Yeah, I get that. But there's a lot of scholarships out there. That's people say that, but there is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More fish in the sea.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you wanna try your best to find as
Yeah.
many as possible and apply to as many as
There's some
possible.
really, really niche ones that are like,
The whole binder.
yeah, and there's like a really niche
There
one
is,
that is
yeah.
like, oh, like, if you're part of this like ethnic community
Yeah,
and
exactly.
make under this much or something, like some really
Exactly.
niche
Yeah.
ones
A
that
lot
you
of
can
it's about like like how much money your family makes or whatever. But there's a lot of things just on like your achievements, your volunteer. Do a
Yeah.
whole lot of volunteer work. Okay.
We are with the like
Yeah.
Make sure you guys do volunteer work. Do extracurriculars. Not just for like your uni things, but also you want experiences. You want high
Yeah.
school experiences. It'll
Mhm.
be really fun, and it'll be good. Like for your unis, your resume, all that. So yeah, do volunteer, do extracurriculars, apply for scholarships,
Mhm.
right? Try to get as much money as possible, and just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yes, so you gotta do.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Ruhan, for
This
coming
was-
on.
Thank you for
and
having me.
talking to us about
Yeah.
your experiences. That means a lot to us, and we're so happy that you can help
We get
us and
an
other
insight.
people. Yeah, we get an insight,
of
coming
what
straight
we're
from a
supposed to
senior
expect
student.
next year.
Absolutely.
So yeah, thank you so
Yes,
much.
Thank
And
you, Ruhan.
We hope we wish you all the best on your future, and we hope you have an amazing and awesome time at Mac.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Please, okay, bye.
Okay.